Welcome to the second part of The Cave Beyond Time. If you haven't already, be sure to check out part 1 before continuing on. Henry finds himself lost in the bustling streets of a large city. It's late at night, and he's being chased by some very angry prison guards. The narrow alleys are dark, and the only light comes from the flickering lamps hanging above him. As he runs, he hears their heavy footsteps pounding the stone behind him. They're close now. He can hear their angry shouts echoing in the darkness. Just ahead, a small opening leads into a moonlit field. Henry dashes out into the open, desperate to escape the guards' angry shouts. He slows down, trying to catch his breath. Behind him, the field is bathed in moonlight, and the tall grass hides his scent from the bloodhounds. He collapses into the tall grass, pulling his blanket around him. It's just a matter of time before the dogs lose his scent. Hopefully it will lead the guards away from this small village. As the first rays of sunlight touch the horizon, Henry slips out of the tall grass and into the village. The huts are all empty. It seems everyone had taken the day off to attend the festival in the next village. Henry makes his way to a nearby river. He takes a moment to splash water on his face and neck. Then he walks deeper into the village. Soon he hears the soft moos of buffalo. Peeking around a hut, he sees a farmer milking an enormous buffalo. The farmer looks up and smiles warmly at Henry. Without hesitation, Henry responds with a big smile and a friendly wave. The farmer gestures for Henry to wait a moment and then disappears into a hut. A few moments later, he returns with a bowl of fresh milk. Taking the bowl, Henry sits down on a nearby rock and begins to drink. The milk is cool and sweet, and he feels his strength returning. As the sun climbs higher in the sky, the sounds of celebration carry on the wind. Henry decides it's time to move on. He bids farewell to the kind farmer and sets off towards the sound of drums and singing. Soon he enters a clearing where a group of people are dancing and playing games. Some noticed Henry and stop to stare, but most are too caught up in the festivities to pay any attention to him. Henry watches and listens as they sing in their ancient tongue. When one of the women notices him staring at the intricate patterns painted on her arms, she smiles and explains that each line tells the story of her life. She then invites Henry to join them in their celebration. Feeling welcomed, Henry joins the circle and dances as the women teach him the steps. Later, the celebration ends and the villagers return to their daily tasks. As Henry makes his way through the village, he sees lush, green farms fed by winding canals. This place is like nothing he's ever seen before. It's like stepping into a storybook. But where exactly is he? And how can he get home? His thoughts are interrupted when he sees a group of villagers gathered around a small fire. They're making a special type of yogurt called lassi. And when it's ready, they pour the cool, creamy drink into a small clay pot and offer it to Henry. As he sips the lassi, he notices that the villagers have stopped their work and are staring at him, feeling their gaze upon him. Henry asks, "What is it?" One of the villagers responds, "You are far from home, little Why have you come to our land?" Henry replies, "I don't know. I woke up in a cave and found myself here." The villagers look at each other, then back at Henry. "You must stay with us tonight," says one of the villagers. "We will protect you." Henry accepts their offer and follows them to a nearby hut. That night, as the villagers sleep, Henry sneaks out of the hut and into the forest. The trees are tall and thick, and the moon is hidden behind dark clouds, making it almost impossible to see. As he walks, he hears strange noises coming from the trees. Suddenly, a small flame appears in front of him. Startled, Henry jumps back. The flame flickers, then grows larger. Just as suddenly, it disappears. Henry calls out, "Who's there?" A voice replies, "Who are you?" Startled, Henry takes a step back. The flame reappears, and Henry sees a young man with a peaceful expression on his face. The man holds out his hand, and the flame moves to his fingertips. "How did you do that?" Henry asks. The man replies, "This is a small trick, but I can do more." With a thought, the man makes the flame dance in circles around his fingertips. Then, with a snap of his fingers, it vanishes. "How is this possible?" Henry asks. The man smiles mysteriously and says, "There are many things you don't understand about this world. Perhaps if you spend more time here, you will learn." The man then disappears into the trees, leaving Henry alone in the darkness. As the sun rises, painting the sky with hues of pink and orange. Henry wakes up in the forest. Shaking off the dream, he realizes he's not in danger. Instead, he's surrounded by friendly faces. The villagers are tending to their crops, and their smiles widen when they see Henry awake. They invite him to join them for breakfast, and as they eat, Henry notices something peculiar. Each person has a small flame dancing on the tip of their finger. The villagers seem unfazed by this, and Henry wonders if he's finally losing his mind. Before he can question them further, an Indian guru appears beside him. "Why did you come to this place?" he asks, his eyes twinkling. Henry hesitates, then admits, "I don't know. I felt drawn to this world, as if I were meant to be here." The guru nods slowly. "You are right. You were brought here for a purpose," and Henry wonders if he's finally losing his mind. "These people hold the secrets of time travel. They may be able to help you return home." With that, the guru disappears, leaving Henry with more questions than answers. Determined to uncover the secrets of this ancient world and find a way back home, Henry sets off into the vibrant landscape, eager to learn more about the caves beyond time. Henry kept walking. Slowly and steadily he was getting close to the mountain, which had a huge cave right on its face, which was glowing with crystals. Henry as soon as saw that he became determined that his new journey will begin soon. Don't miss out the next episode where Henry travels to ancient Arabian Peninsula. Please like, share and subscribe the channel for more exciting adventures of Henry.